Welcome to the Hope Unlocked podcast. I'm your host, Kristin Kurtz, and I'm also the founder of New Wings Coaching. I help and empower wild-hearted and adventurous women of faith feeling caged and stuck unlock their true purpose and potential, break free from limitations, and thrive with confidence, courage, and hope. If you're curious to learn more about coaching with me, head to newwingscoaching.net and be sure to explore the show notes for ways to connect with me further. Get ready to dive in as we uncover empowering keys and insights in this episode. So tune in and let's unlock hope together. Welcome to the Hope Unlocked podcast. I'm Kristin Kurtz, your host. Today I'll be talking about something that's close to my heart, unlocking the unique calling that God has placed in each of us. It's a journey of discovering, embracing, and ultimately releasing the gifts we were created to share with the world. If you're feeling like you're meant for more, but don't quite know how to get there, this episode is definitely for you. First, I want to talk about the truth of God's calling. He didn't create any two of us exactly alike, and that's because He has a unique purpose for each of us. It's like each of us carries a piece of His heart to bring to the world. Jeremiah 1:5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." Think about that. Each of us has been set apart with something special to contribute. But here's the thing. There's too many women who aren't fully aware of what their unique gifts even are. And that's a big reason so many are left feeling unfulfilled. There are two common struggles I see all the time. First, many women simply don't know what makes them unique. They're so used to caring for others or following expectations that they haven't had a chance to discover what sets them apart. And then there's the other side. Some women do know their gifts, but fear keeps them from releasing those fully. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of standing out, it's as if they're holding the keys to their own freedom, but are afraid to use it. One of the biggest traps we can fall into is what I call the easy path. So many of us are handed a blueprint or an easy to follow plan and think, if I just follow this, everything will work out. But the truth is, following someone else's plan is like trying to fit into shoes that weren't made for you. It can be exhausting and frustrating, like being on a hamster wheel, always running but not moving forward in purpose. There are countless good ideas, strategies, and dreams out there, but if they're not God's calling for you, they will never feel quite right. We can get so caught up in building someone else's dream that we miss the chance to walk out the one He specifically designed just for us. So how do we step into true freedom? It starts with aligning ourselves with our unique calling. When we get into alignment with where God is leading us, we find a freedom that can't be found anywhere else. And that's where I come in. I like to think of myself as a locksmith, someone who helps you open up the treasures within. I'm here to help you find those keys to uncover what's inside you that's been waiting to be released. Because when you start to walk in your calling, it's not just freedom for you. It's freedom for the people who are waiting to be impacted by you, the ones only you can reach. So as we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take a moment to ask yourself if you're walking in your true calling. Are you letting fear or the easy path keep you in a cage? Remember, God has placed something extraordinary in you. Someone is waiting on the gift you have to offer. So if you're ready to unlock what's been holding you back, let's connect. This is the work I'm called to, helping you discover and release the gifts God has put in you so that you can live fully, freely, and walk with purpose. So thank you for joining me on this short episode of Hope Unlocked. I look forward to walking alongside you as you step into all that God has for you. Until next time, remember, your calling is unique, it's precious, and the world needs it.